Hi, I'm Don Tubbs. Y'all stay tuned, because I'm up here in Idaho, and if the Lord's willing, I'm going to come back to Bossier City with a big elk. We just got off the plane. We're here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, my favorite town in America. I just love the western feel of Jackson Hole. Getting ready to go to the elk ranch, Rocky Mountain Elk Ranch to be exact. And we're here in Jackson Hole and no telling where we might end up.
We're in southeast Idaho, up in the Big Hole Mountain Range, east of Rexburg and west of Teton Valley, Tetonia area. Well, the bulls we have here, in my opinion, are spectacular. They're all mature bulls. We try to get a certain age. You know, it changes from year to year, but this year, I don't think we have a bull under 7 at the ranch this year. And, you know, so you got great big long tines, you got great mass, just a nice, very quality trophy bull that most people not only never harvest in their life, but hardly ever see in their life. And so it makes it really fun. Fantastic lodge. You come in here and it's top notch, very, very, very comfortable.
This whole place was built with the hunter in mind. You know, you can see the decks, the views. We have clay pigeon shooting out on the deck, lots of things to do for relaxation.
Good shot.
So I think the biggest thing everybody is drawn to immediately is our big wall of windows. They come in and they see antlers. We got the cool chandelier and big elk hanging on the wall. And as they look around, then your eye gets really drawn to all of the detail. We got little bear cubs on our log. We have pheasants and all kinds of different animals that represent a lot of the different wildlife we have here in Idaho. So it's a great way to showcase for people what kind of animals we have, not just on the ranch, but also in our state as well. It's kind of fun. Okay, and then going upstairs here, we have kind of a loft area that's got a gaming spot. We have a pool table, a foosball table up here. There's a balcony off to the right where you can see out over the canyon edge, and then you can see the views. No matter which window you look out, it's amazing. You can see this canyon here, and in the fall when those quaky aspen turn yellow, that whole canyon, that draw right there just turns on fire. So you can sit out here, always find a little nook or cranny somewhere out of the sun, somewhere out of the wind. Sit out here, read a book if you like to relax. The views are amazing. You can even hear the creek down in the bottom of the big canyon when it's quiet. Well, these are our bedrooms. We have 2 upstairs that share a bathroom. And in this room, the wind's blowing us right off. We have these amazing specialized bunk beds that we had made. They're queen over queen size bunk beds. So the room is really vaulted, so you don't feel claustrophobic. But if we need to, we can stack more people in a particular room. Usually we would only do this if they were people that knew each other, that came in together in a group. There's also a full-size trundle bed that pulls out. If we have family groups or family reunion time, we can pull that 3rd bed out too. And so we have a lot of bed space in a small area. Right out of each of the bedrooms up here, they have their own little private deck. So you can still go out, get an amazing view of the sunset. This morning we've got some rain clouds coming in. We can watch the weather.
This is my first elk hunt. There's a bull down here wallowing in the mud. Other bulls are running around, bugling. They're definitely in the rut. out scouting tonight, seeing where the bulls are moving at. This is a wonderful place to be. I'm so lucky. If you want to hunt during the rut, the second week of September is the time to be in the Rocky Mountains. This is a beautiful place and the elk are going crazy.
You know, I've traveled the world and filmed a lot of places. Jeff and Alana have this ranch set up like no other. It's got the terrain and the creeks all the way to the professional guides and hey, a great meat processor along with one of the best taxidermists in the nation.
Milton, we just got through having breakfast here at Rocky Mountain Elk Ranch. Alana cooked a wonderful breakfast for us. Jeff's been giving us some pointers out there. We scouted elk last night, but he told me just a moment ago, he says, doesn't mean that's where the elk are going to be at today. But we got to see a beautiful sunset last night. We had a lot of fun. And it's time for me to take off my Exmart hat. And I want to thank Exmart for the opportunity to be here on this exciting elk hunt and put on my Rocky Mountain elk hat. Now I'm going elk hunting. Well, here we go. Logan, I'm glad you're taking me out this morning, Logan. Logan's a young guy. It makes me a little nervous. I'm worried if I'm going to be able to keep up with him in this altitude.
I'll take it easy on you.
All right, good deal. The only elk I've ever seen is in the car in Yellowstone. And they put on quite a show for us last night out in this field here.
They were viewing like crazy. It's good. They must be starting. They've been. Something's been rubbing really hard. Yeah.
Wow. How's that for a scrape?
Some of you boys will say that's a Texas scrape.
They're up there rubbing. That's awesome.
We got here Sunday about 3 o'clock, and we started noticing elk leaving the valley through the canyon, going up into the mountains, and just got our heart pumping something fierce. We got up Monday morning, and we went up into the mountains and actually saw them getting up at daylight. And there was one particular elk that just kind of caught my eye. He had a forked point at the end of his horns. And my guide told me, he said, Mr. Tubbs, that is a scissor. And I said, well, you know, from Louisiana, it looks more like a crawfish claw to me. So we named him Crawfish Man.
Yeah, now he's turned right.
I mean, I don't even see him right now.
He's that bull runner. Oh, that's right through them trees.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
in Louisiana, this is what they would work on. In Idaho, this is what they work on.
And that's just minutes off. Yeah. Yeah, I think he'd been laying here. We bumped him up.
And see, we were just right down there from him. And we were walking as quiet as we could. And I could not hear him get up and leave. That's amazing. They're bigger than horses. Got horns on them bigger than Christmas trees.
Yep.
And you can't hear them move.
Well, let's continue up this canyon. Maybe we'll bump him again.
He's in the right spot, but I got brush right where I need to be.
Steep incline and a lot of limbs,
Cut down timber and
down timber.
no easy shot.
Yeah. Yeah, my chest would have been pumping so from the climb. I would have had to have a minute to steady. Plus get a good shot.
Yeah. We still have no good shot there.
Huh?
No good shot there.
Right.
Too thick.
When he stood up, I thought I'd get a good chance, and then when I got in position where he took off, and maybe we'll find another one like that.
Super Bowl.
He was awesome.
See if we can get something just a little clearer shot on. So awesome.
Well, what I'm amazed at is how you saw him from down there. I mean,
The tips of them white horns as he moves, they stick out.
it's amazing. I think I see something, and I'm like, oh, there, and then all of a sudden it's a rock with some bushes on it. And anytime you stop, it's the real deal.
This land here is absolute. I mean, it can accommodate every hunter. It can kick the butt out of somebody that thinks they're tougher than nails, but yet we can accommodate somebody with some physical disabilities and whatnot.
One of the nice things about Rocky Mountain Elk Ranch is we let you bring a non-hunting guest for free. And it's a great place for guys to bring their spouses, whether they hunt or not. And a lot of them that don't show up here and say, man, I wish I'd have brought my wife because it's so beautiful here. And not every hunting camp is wife conducive, but I'm telling you, ladies love this place. The lodge is beautiful, and they're welcome to go on the hunt and hang out with them if they want to, but if they don't, there's plenty of things to do here. I even have my personal massage therapist will bring her table up and do massages for anybody. Even the guys that hunt do that a lot of times, just get a nice relaxation afterwards and relieve those sore muscles from hiking all the time. But it's just a nice, pleasant place. There's plenty of deck space to sit out and read and enjoy. Then go for a walk. You can a lot of wildlife viewing right here from the lodge. So.
Oh, I hope I got him. I pulled too soon, I think. I got him high, I think.
Awesome. Good shot.
Well, Logan, I hit it, but it's on the move.
Yeah.
So snuck up on him, thought I had a wonderful shot. Everybody says I hit him right where I was supposed to. And Crawfish Man was so tough. He went back up on this ridge right here. And I chased him up the hill, so concerned that I wanted to drop him. Got up here on the hill, I was exhausted, breathing hard. We got a good shot. Crawfish Man got hit hard. He went back down into the canyon, and that's where we found him, at the foot of the canyon. And I have a lot of respect for these animals, and particularly Crawfish Man. Well, Crawfish was tough.
He gave us a run for his money, yeah.
We've worked for him, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Get around here.
That's a beautiful bull.
Right there is why we called him Crawfish. It looks like a crawfish claw. Logan called it a scissor up here in Idaho. He said we call that a scissor. And I said in Louisiana we would call that, if we had elk, we'd call that a crawfish claw. Ooh, I'm sweating.
That's beautiful bull. I mean, he's gonna go 385, 390 right there.
All right.
So, beautiful polished tips. Got this nice little kicker that comes out between his 5 and 6 there.
Logan kept telling me all about this other stuff, and when we get back to the camp, he's going to explain it to me. But I told him that was the only way I could recognize him right there.
Yep.
And we tracked him through 2 canyons.
Yep.
Okay, folks, if you want to know how they get the critters out of Rocky Mountain Elk Ranch, they have a beautiful woman come get them. Plenty of help up here.
Check it out.
And Crawfish here fell right here at the road.
So this is the guy you've been looking
Yeah, we've been tracking him.
Oh, I like that.
That was a lot of the fun, and that's why I admire y'all so much. He tracked that through 2 canyons.
Oh yeah. Way to go. You should be
Awesome.
proud of
Awesome,
yourselves. Congratulations. Look at that. Oh, he's nice. Long fronts. Well, way to go, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
awesome.
Good deal.
Good job.
Well, guys, what an exciting day we had yesterday. Killed my first elk. Experienced life in Idaho. Rocky Mountain Elk Ranch is amazing. The guys here are awesome. Couldn't have done it without them. I'm heading back to Bossier now. Got to get back to work. I'm excited about seeing my people there and all my customers. So I got to take off my Rocky Mountain Elk hat and put back on my Exmart hat. And I want to thank Exmart for making this trip possible for me. And I got to sell some more of them where I can do this again. All right, y'all come see us and praise the Lord for this wonderful experience we had here in His creation.